You're watching NewsView with Lee Sullivan.
I don't know what that means. Welcome back. It's NewsView visiting with Ron Hart, author, syndicated columnist, and Fox News View contributor. We're going to talk about Congressman Eric Massa, who is supposed to be, I think, under investigation for having a tete-a-tete or some issue with a male staffer. I think the male staffer, if I can call him a male staffer, is suing him.
For tickling him, I think.
Something on his lap or something.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I think he's living in a house in D.C. with a bunch of interns and pages and young boys. So what could possibly go wrong there? I can't imagine. But it may be an austerity move. He may make the case that he's saving congressional budget dollars on bookmarks, because instead of a bookmark, he just bends over a page. It's a lot of time, though. So he could run as a physical conservative, maybe a blue dog, because he was against the health care bill. So
why is he all unwound about Rom coming naked into the shower? And what about those guys down there? They don't have any curtains on their shower? What is that?
Well, that's two things Barney Frank has done. Barney Frank got rid of the curtains in the Congression, and the shower curtains in there, and he pushed subprime loans. So Barney Frank has a lot to be proud of. Now, if a guy comes after you, now Rahm Emanuel is about 5-0, right? So he comes at you in the shower naked. I mean, it clearly made an impression on Massa, and I think he's probably got a lot of visuals.
Oh, Barney.
That's what we got, Barney Frank, and Pelosi knew about it. You know, Pelosi.
What does she care?
Yeah,
I mean,
her district is a bunch of transvestites and
Really?
and dominatrixes, and so in her district that would be a pedestrian. And what he's doing would be like a Norman Rockwell painting in her district, Pelosi's. But she's got no problem with Massa as long as she gets his votes. But the real story.
The real story.
Well, the real story
is the real story.
Well,
he resigns.
Yeah, but the real story is the length at which Obama will go to get votes. I mean, you chase someone down naked in the shower.
For Rom.
I don't think our forefathers, although our forefathers did have powder wigs and pedal pusher pants and knee
no
socks.
showers.
But yeah,
Right.
but they were a little fancy too.
Well, you know, not to over run it, but this Ray Ashburn in California, he's a state senator. He gets caught driving intoxicated with apparently somebody man that he leaves a homosexual bar with. And now, after that incident, his revelation is that he is a homosexual.
Yeah, he came out.
And his wife is not quite.
She's not on the same page.
Not,
no, she's not. Yeah.
apparently.
That's too bad when that happens. You know, I'm a libertarian because I really think that people are born that way.
Right.
And I think to suppress it
Really?
in any form or fashion. Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Society is so hard. It's so hard to be
God
gay.
bless my mom and dad.
No. It's genetic in some form or fashion. I mean, do you think people choose to be?
I'm feeling
Look
better
at it.
about the Sullivan family tree.
No, it's a situation where I don't think anyone chooses to be gay. It's very hard to be gay in America. I mean, you want to disappoint your parents, live a life of sometimes persecution. It's not a choice. I mean, there's probably some people AC/DC in the middle that could probably go either way. I think it's gay people are born that way, and to suppress that is
I don't know that I'd hold hands with you on that, but I do know I do know that you're right. I mean, it's not a pleasant exercise if you're going to openly do that.
Let's think about this guy. He's obviously gay. He probably knew when he was 14 he was gay. He suppressed it. He basically got married and didn't tell her, so he lied to his wife. He lied to his kids. He probably subjected her to getting AIDS because he's probably got what they call a down low lifestyle, right? And because society's norm says you cannot be openly gay, or at least he felt that in his Judeo-Christian or whatever cross currents that he said he couldn't be gay. That's more harmful to society, in my view, than two guys living in Midtown, nicely decorating a condo and going to work and paying their taxes.
Don't you think a lot of times though it's not what a group of people are, it's what your perception of them is, and the perception and the reality are sometimes just disembodied with one another.
Sure, that's what humor is. That's I write humor, and when there's a disconnect when people take themselves too seriously, or there's a disconnect, there's got to be truth in humor.
Right.
And to make people laugh in my columns and satire that I write, there has to be an element of truth in what you're saying. So yes, it's true, and I think we ought to be, as a country, move forward and be able to put our prejudices down and make fun of everybody.
I like it. Ron Hart, we'll be right back.